Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadamba Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam419. As you may remember, Krishna realized that he had to arrange for all of the families who are littering up the earth to go back to the heavens. Even as a bamboo grove is burnt by the fire produced by itself, even so, I should be the one to destroy them. I will keep that as my last duty before I go back. He decided that a Brahmin's curse would be the best way for his purpose to be achieved. Krishna was time, in the human form, and at his behest several rishis thought of visiting a holy spot by name Pindaraka. The rishis were Vishvamitra, Asita, Kanva, Durvasa, Brigu, Angiras, Kashyapa, Vamadeva, Atri, Vashishta, and Narada. On their way to Pindaraka Kshetra, the rishis thought they would go to Dwarka, visit Krishna and Balarama, and then proceed to their destination. They were received with great excitement by Krishna and the other elders. They were asked to stay for a while with them, and the rishis agreed. The palace gardens were kept apart for their use. The youngsters of the house were full of pranks, and they wanted to tease the rishis. They dressed up Samba as a woman, Samba the son of Krishna and Jambavati. They went to the presence of the rishi. Falling at their feet with humility, they asked them, "Please do us a favor. This woman with the dark eyes is with child, and she is eager to know if she will give birth to a son or a daughter. Woman that she is, she's feeling too shy to approach you herself, and so she asked us to question you." The rishis looked at the youngsters and then at Samba. They became very angry, and they said, "A pestle will be born, and this pestle will be the cause of the destruction of your entire clan." The youngsters were scared out of their wits, and they did not know what to do. They rushed out of the gardens, and when they took off the disguise of Samba, they found an iron pestle in his garments. Something had to be done about it. And with worried looks and halting steps, they entered the council hall where the elders had assembled. They placed the pestle at the foot of the throne and stood silent. Krishna saw their scared looks and spoke to them softly and asked them what had been happening, which could dampen their spirits so much. Something serious should have happened, or else they would not have come into the hall at all. Encouraged by this tone, they told them all that had happened. Balarama was furious with them. The old king Ugrasena and Rama ordered the iron pestle to be ground into fine powder and thrown into the sea. Thus they thought they could avert the fate predicted by the rishis. The pestle was powdered and thrown into the sea. Only one sharp piece was left behind, and it could not be broken up. This was also thrown into the sea. And all the Yadavas breathed freely after this was done, and they could even find it in their hearts to forgive the youngsters for their prank. It was only a natural thing for the children to do. 268, the Great War. Time moved relentlessly on. The blind king Dhritarashtra, in his love for his sons, and also because of his avarice, had the Pandava princes banished to the forest on the pretext of a game of dice. They stayed in the forest for 12 years, and another year had to be spent in disguise. This condition also they satisfied by living in the court of Virata, the king of Matsya. When it was all completed, the Pandavas asked their cousins for their kingdom to be returned to them, since they had fulfilled all the conditions of the exile. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.